We are sitting in a 2018 BMW 430i. That means this is a 3 Series coupe. Now it's called the 4 Series, and the 30i part means it has a turbo 4-cylinder with around 248 horsepower. We're going to do an acceleration run, or a few acceleration runs in it, to see how fast we can get it to 60 and the quarter mile. This is a manual, so it should be fairly straightforward and pretty traditional, but as a former 3 Series coupe owner with a manual, I'm curious to see how this thing feels, given that there's 20 years between my old car and this one. So as always, we'll start with our key up acceleration. That means everything in the key up settings, comfort, stability control, traction control on, and let's just give it a try. 2,000 RPM? That seems right. Nope, not enough. Seems like engine kind of runs out of steam as you get above 6,500 RPM, but pulls strongly until that point. I like the rev matching downshifts. That's all right. That's all right. I think we can cut some time off that. So we initially bogged on acceleration. That means engine wasn't delivering enough power to match the traction, and revs immediately dropped down. You hear a little bit of tire chirping too. Doesn't like a super fast 1-2 gear change, so I'll have to be kind of lean on that to save some, to not do too much mechanical abuse. But overall, it does kind of what I expect. Power band feels really good between 4,000 and 6,000 RPM. I bet power peak's hiding in there. And the power delivery is strong right up in that area. Sounds all right for a Turbo 4 too. They've taken a lot of the traditional turbocharged 4-cylinder sounds out. It just kind of has this hard to identify engine note. All right, let's give run number 2 a try. Sport Plus, why not? And turn off stability control and traction control, because that's the secret for going fast. Also, let's make sure we're lined up at the right spot so we have enough space to do our run. Okay, let's try 2,500 RPM and see how that gets us off the line. Yeah, bogged again, need more RPM. A little bit of a delay on the gear change. There might be something in the drive line that doesn't preventing me from shifting that fast. Cut 0.2 off acceleration to 60 at least. And, oh, just realized this thing has auto rev matching only when stability control is on, weirdly. If you turn off stability control, your auto rev matching gets turned off as well. That's a really weird distinction to make, to have one system but not the other. That's probably not the way I would do it if I was responsible for those systems on this car. Because if you're driving this car and you're always expecting rev matching to be there, when it gets turned off, that's going to catch you by surprise, like it did for me, a literal professional car testing person. That's official title too. So run number 3, we're going to try 3,500 RPM, because I bet we're going to be around there. Let's do it. Yeah. Little chirp in the second gear, which is nice. It's actually a very helpful shift reminder. That's our V-Box doing that. Yep, and we just keep improving. I don't think we're gonna get our 0 to 60 past that high 5-second mark. Powertrain does feel good. It's a little quicker than the numbers might lead you to believe. But it is a nice feeling drivetrain, a nice feeling engine, even if it might get outrun by a V6 Camry these days. Maybe. Probably be pretty neck and neck, which is scary when you think about it. So, acceleration runs in the 4 Series with a 6-speed manual. The numbers themselves, comparable with mid-size family sedans, which is, you'd kind of expect a little bit more in terms of straight line performance from a luxury coupe these days. Aside from the numbers themselves, the experience is very nice, and I think that's what people often conflate the numbers with, is the experience. The shifter still feels really good. The clutch interplay and the pedal interaction between the shifter, gas pedal, clutch pedal is all very nice. Steering feels very good. Don't focus too much on the numbers. This is still a pleasant experience. So think about that instead of the 0 to 60 time. If you like what you saw, keep it tuned right here. And also be sure to visit Edmunds.com.